coming over to an iPhone. That's hilarious.
It's a rap, bro.
Yeah, these bulls.
Rap squad. Oh, you live?
Yeah, live.
You live already?
Yeah, I don't know why it look like it's on a.
It's muted. Gauge.
Yeah. All right, Shalom.
Shalom.
We the Hebrew Israelites coming in week in, week out to preach the downfall of this wicked kingdom that's spiritually Egypt and spiritually Babylon that we call America, and also tell our people, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Semi-Indians, that they are the real people of the Bible, the Israelites, Yasha Allah, Prince of the Power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, chosen people, and also let our people know that we are scattered over the four corners of the earth as well. But first and foremost, we'll give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushua, Bashem Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, Lord, dealing the truth from GMS. Blessings to the Akim Adir, preaching the word with whole heart, truth, sincerity. Blessings to 144,000, 1/3 entirely, the first fruits kingdom of heaven, the house of David, that would die. And Shalom to brothers out there speaking different tongues and looking at different nations. Shalom, brothers.
Shalom, my nigga.
So today, you know, we out on a nice little day.
Actually, man, it look like it might
getting
rain.
a little gloomy.
Gloomy, bro. I ain't seen the sun all day.
Yeah. But we we come back. We're gonna spark this off with some spiritual power, because that's also part of the doctrine that's near to come in the near future when Jacob's trouble comes upon the brothers. You know, Esau's gonna come in like a flood. Isaiah 59:19. Yeah.
Give reference to the brother.
Oh, and also I got this lesson from a land back from the brother, but not Zabayamyan. You know, the brother always going into kingdom of heaven and also spiritual power, which is also my favorite topic as well. That's spiritual power.
He posted a video, Shalom, Akim, Shalom. Yeah, Menachzak Banyamyam posted a video. I think he did the video back in 2016, but he reposted it, I believe. And the brother, man, listen, I don't know if he went to school for special effects and how to edit videos and stuff, but every time I watch one of the brother's videos, man, it gives put like this, it's a vivid, he gives vivid artistry on the scripture. So as you're listening to the scripture, you can see, you know, the beauty of it, the majesty of things.
Shalom, brothers.
Shalom. So I just like to say, man, shout out to that brother, man. All praise to the Most High, but that brother definitely be lifting my spirit with his videos, man. So I would implore all you brothers to go watch his latest video. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull it up real quick.
Yeah, and it's beautiful, man, because now a lot of brothers, we don't really, we don't really always go into spiritual power a lot, you know.
I don't know if y'all can see that. I got the privacy screen, but Menachzak, he posted that. Beautiful lesson, man. Definitely something I would suggest brothers to watch, because it'll definitely raise your spirits and, you know, make you feel like, I don't know, make you feel like you in that warlike, you ready for the Lord, man.
Because we coming into some really bad times.
Isaiah
59:19. And we coming to some real bad times coming in Jacob's trouble. We can, you know, speaking as a man, I will always like to say that Jacob's trouble will more than likely, or it seems it's going to, you know, full circle around when it comes to that dollar crash, man. We know that when the dollar goes down, it's just going to start utter chaos and things of that nature, hyperinflation, famines.
Jacob's trouble.
Yup, that's Jacob's trouble right there.
Jacob's trouble. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 59, starting at 19. And it says, so shall they fear the name of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua from the west, and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood, the spirit of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua shall lift up a standard against him.
Correct. Because we can't, we spiritual brothers, man. There's nothing we can do on to battle against Esau, which is that flood is speaking about. Whenever Esau uses his blessing, man, they got the gun, They got all the grenades, fighter jets, whatever they got.
They have
tanks.
weapons. They have weapons that we can't even fathom.
Correct.
Like I'm pretty sure a lot of brothers been seeing those energy weapons that they've been using to create these wildfires. What happened over in Hawaii and in Canada, and what they're doing with these energy weapons. Just think. I actually just got done watching a military expo on how they have an exoskeleton to be able to make them punch through walls 10 times the power to punch through walls. If you have injuries, right? It's like a not self-healing, but it basically adapts to your injury. So say you got a knee injury, the exoskeleton suit will literally like fortify your knees so you can move faster, jump higher. You know, these are the kind of things that Esau is going to be using against the men of the Lord, especially because, don't get it twisted, they know the devil knows the scriptures too. The devil also is watching the men of the Lord on the streets, man, on the highways and hedges, speaking about these things. Especially right now, we about to get into spiritual power and how the Lord is going to raise the standard, right? Well, that standard is going to be raised because we're going to need divine intervention. We're going to need help to be able to withstand the wiles of the devil. Because when Esau come in with his blessing, like the brother was saying, there's nothing that we can do in our mere mortal form in these chains of darkness. So we're going to need that divine intervention, man, in a form of spiritual power, right? You know, to be able to keep up or to evade or to utterly destroy.
Yep, I got the Hebrew, no, this would be Hebrew. Yep, Hebrew noose, N-U-S. I'll hear it a lot, so it's called noose. And the standard goes back into the biblical usage to flee, to escape, what the brother just said, to take flight, depart, disappear. That could be teleportation. Obviously, to take flight, it says to fly to the attack, to drive at, to take flight, to put to flight, to drive hastily, and to cause to disappear and hide. So there's many ways the Lord can deliver you.
Yo, that just reminded me of Marvel.
Correct.
Think about it. Turning invisible, super speed, super strong, where you're making your enemies run, or you're so quick you can get out the way, jumping over things, having super strength to throw things, bro. Esau.
it says the strong says to vanish away. That's going into
You read this in what?
This is in the
I know it's in the blue letter, but you didn't quote where you got it from.
Oh, Isaiah 59:19.
Yeah, Isaiah 59, and that was the standard.
Standard. Yep.
Yeah. So the blue letter, the Strong's for standard is what? To take flight. Read it again.
To chase.
It
says it says to flee. It's the Hebrew word noose. To flee, to escape, to take flight, depart, disappear, to fly to the attack, to drive at. You got to take flight, to put to flight, to drive hastily, or to cause to disappear and hide.
Or cause to disappear and hide, man. See, that's complete utter spiritual power, because we just got them saying that Esau has such technology on the left-hand side that we won't be able to sit here and withstand that. But when the Lord raises this standard, which in the Hebrew the brother said is noose, this is what we are going to be capable of doing. This is what we're going to be, this is how we're going to be standing 10 toes down in front of the face of those that afflicted us, man. All right? What else you want?
Go to Luke 10:19.
Got you, huh? Yeah, just slow it down.
Yeah, you know, my little testimony, brothers. I actually 10:19. Yep. I actually came into the truth from spiritual power, and also the water for the brother, but not Yum. I came across one of his videos before I even got in the truth, and ended up going into the YouTube rabbit hole thing with the algorithm, and then it was Israelites.
Well, what do you mean you came into this thing with spiritual power?
So what happened was, before I was in the truth, you brought it up to us first. To me and
I'm trying to understand what you mean by you came into this thing with spiritual power.
Yeah, so what happened was, before I even knew what Israelites was about, well, my brother did put us on. He said that we were Israelites, and I understand it first. So then I was watching a bunch of Dragon Ball Z, Marvel type of concept of videos, and this one video came out 144,000, similar to how when Marvel comes on the screen before any movie, and it flashes in the wording of Marvel, it flashes different characters of Marvel itself.
So it was a video that Menachzai Benyamian posted.
Correct.
And it was showing, so like how like the beginning credits of a Marvel movie, how it shows the different comic strips.
Right.
But it was showing comic strips and it said 144,000. Oh, okay, I'm understanding you.
And it was showing brothers, and in between it was showing a lot of prophets online, like out here. And then when I went into it, it had a great, like the brother said, it's theoretical. It had music, and it was actually showing so-called Negroes, Latino, Native Seminole Indians actually using spiritual power against Esau. So it was like very entertaining because it was our people on the winning side. You know,
so it intrigued you.
It intrigued me. So I was wondering, like, how did he had brothers looking like they Goku throwing power balls and laser beams and running real fast. And then I was watching it. It was like 144,000. And then along the video, obviously, like he does, there's Bible verses that he's quoting, that is quoting in the background, kind of like
So this is what caught you in the truth.
Caught me into it.
Oh, so you was always in the anime and
correct.
Marvel,
right?
Because I know your favorite character, the Hawk and stuff
right.
like that. So then when you seen this pop up on your screen,
right?
He's like 144,000. You see nothing but Black, Latino, Native American men, and then you hear Bible verses in the background.
And they're doing special. They're jumping over.
And that's what caught you, like got you intrigued. What is this?
What is that? Yup.
And that's how you fell into the Israelites.
That
makes sense, brother.
And then the first thing I learned was Psalms 18 starting at 29 is King David jumping over walls.
We'll get into it.
That's what he's bringing it out. Yep.
It's the book of Luke, chapter 10 and 19. And it's out of Yahushai's mouth. All right. It says, "Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall be by any means hurt you."
And that's beautiful because when this times come, governments and serpents and things of that nature, that could be fighter jets, tanks, weapons, different weaponry or whatever. No matter what they come to do to us, coming in that flood,
right? Because
indestructible bodies,
because when it does say serpents and scorpions, that's how our forefathers spoke of basically spoke in parables on things that they seen in the future. Scorpions and what was it? And serpents could be different military objects like helicopters, planes. It could be tanks. It could be all types of manners of technology that Esau is going to use against us, right? And the Lord is basically saying, I'm going to set that standard and give you power. I'm going to read it again. It says, "Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." Ooh, that's beautiful.
That's beautiful. That's indestructible body, man. There's nothing going to be able to touch you, man. Bullets going to be flying off, brothers. Obviously, at this point, bouncing off. You know what I mean? Brothers going to be super fast. And the one brother just brought out with Hancock. Hancock stood in front of the character that Will Smith played. He stood in front of a whole train, and the train bent around him. You know what I mean? It stopped. The train, he ain't moved nowhere.
Verse 20, "Notwithstanding in this rejoice not, that the spirits are subject unto you, but rather rejoice because your names are written in heaven." I get that. The reason why it says this is because if in Jacob's trouble, right, this is when you're going to see that uptick in spiritual power, because that standard is going to be raised, because we know Esau is going to come in like a flood, right? So when the spiritual power is given to you, don't marvel at the spiritual power. You got to marvel at the fact that you now know for a fact that your name is written in the book of life, meaning you are guaranteed a spot on that chariot. So if you see brothers in the very near future, as all hell breaking out, you see brothers all of a sudden, boom, jumping onto the roof, you should automatically count yourself. You are part of the elect.
Now, that's the one time where Christianity swear they do, but now that's the time now, because it said now, don't marvel at the power, marvel that your name is written in the book. That means now your seat is reserved now, and it's comforting as hell at that point.
Well, bro, that's
like you guarantee for the field that, bro.
I like to say we all got that Willy Wonka golden ticket. But just because you got the golden ticket doesn't mean it's going to be punched, right? At that point, you get spiritual power. Your ticket's punched.
Yeah, you're in there.
There is nothing else you have to worry about. You know how we say we hope for these things?
Right.
Your hope is gone.
Yeah,
you now know.
You're in there. Now you're waiting for the Lord to come back, which is obviously at that same situation. Go to Jeremiah 50 and 19.
Oh, you got 19 straight. Okay.
Yeah.
I got you out. Whatever you need, man.
And this is like, like I said earlier, a lot of brothers don't bring this up a lot. We get into a lot of different prophecies in general, but this is a major prophecy that we need to still talk about, because how is brother 51? So I figured 51. How is brothers gonna be able to protect their little young ones? Brothers got daughters and and maybe grandmoms that they care about in general, that they live with. How do you want to defend them?
Remember the Lord even get the scripture, no evil shall come nigh thy dwelling.
Yes, Psalm 91.
Get that scripture before I get this scripture, because of what you just said. Because you're right, brothers do have families, man. Now we know that we cover our families. The head of the household is the men, and we if we're doing what we're supposed to do, which is the will of Yahweh Shem Shah, following the law, statutes, commandments, and feeding the sheep and trying to seal the elect. You know, we know that we are that covering that Yahweh Shai and Yahweh bestowed upon us is now a subject and covering unto our families, right? But that also goes into how does the Lord do that? Obviously, well, what? He can send angels to come save you. You know, he could just put his he could send your enemies to come protect you, or he could just give you spiritual power so you can protect you and your own. All right.
Yep. Psalms 91. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. I will say of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, he is my refuge and my fortress and my power. In him will I trust.
In him will I trust.
Surely he shall deliver thee from a snare of the fowler and from the noisome pestilence. He shall cover thee with his feathers, and under his wings shalt thou trust. His truth shall be thy shield and buckler. Thou shalt not be afraid for the terror by night, nor for the arrow that flieth by day, nor for the pestilence that walketh in the darkness, nor the destruction that wasteth at noonday. 1,000 shall fall at thy side, and 10,000 at thy right hand, but it shall not come nigh thee. Only in thy eyes shalt thou behold to see the reward of the wicked, because thou hast made the Lord, which is my refuge, even the Most High, thy habitation. There shall no evil befall thee, neither shall any plague come nigh thy dwelling.
God, so listen. That right there was hope and comfort all wrapped in one. The Lord basically gave us complete instructions on what we need to do to basically have that kind of protection. You know, it's like the Lord, like, you do these things, I'm gonna protect you. It's like, you do these things, I'm gonna protect you and your family, right? No evil shall come nigh thy dwelling, right? So, and how does the Lord do that? Like I said, he can send angels to come save you.
That's the next one. For he shall give his angels charge over thee, to keep thee in all thy ways.
He give angels the charge over thee to keep thee in all thy ways. So you ain't gonna be able to, nothing's gonna ever happen to you, because angels don't miss their mark. An angel sent out to go do something, they always perfect their craft. They're guaranteed. 100% from the field, they get it done. Right? So the Lord sends angels that have charge over thee. You ain't got nothing to worry about, but we have to follow all sacred commandments and do the will of the Lord to be able to get that kind of protection. At the same time, those same men that the Lord is sending the angels out to protect are also, a lot of those same men are going to get what? Spiritual power. To do what? To protect themselves, man. To protect their families, all right? This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 19. It says, the portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things. And Israel is the rod of his inheritance, and Yahweh of hosts is his name.
That's gorgeous, you know what I'm saying? Like it says in multiple different scriptures, we are the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Singular Indians are the lot of the Lord of Yahweh Shem Yahshua's portion. We are the inheritance, which is a gorgeous situation. So now it makes sense that the Lord is going to do exactly what it says he's going to do right here.
Verse 20. It says, thou art my battle axe and weapons of war, for with thee I will break in pieces the nations, and with thee I will destroy kingdoms.
Absolutely. And the Lord going to, and that's beautiful. And that's a comforting statement right there. You know, Jake been trodden down so many times, been beat down, and been conquered for so long. Like the movie 12 Years a Slave, when the brother beat that Edomite up. That's every Jake's favorite scene. No, and almost toward the end, yeah.
Yeah, basically towards the end when he got his lick back.
He got his lick back,
yeah.
And that's beautiful for the Lord to give us an opportunity to get our lick back in the same manner, in the same manner that they did to us, but even better, because we're going to have what? Spiritual power.
God. Verse 21. And with thee I will break in pieces the horse and his rider, and with thee I will break in pieces the chariot and his rider. With thee also will I break in pieces man and woman, and with thee will I break in pieces old and young. And with thee I will break in pieces the young man and the maid. I will also break in pieces with thee the shepherd and his flock. And with thee will I break in pieces the husbandman and his yoke of oxen. And with thee will I break in pieces captains and rulers.
And that refers right back to Luke 10 and 19 again, where it says, nothing shall by any means hurt you. It said you'll break the shepherd and his flock. That's a general with his army. You can break that up. Then you dealing with the chariot and his rider, fighter jets, tanks, Hummers, however they got to go on, whatever the Lord going to use us to destroy that. Nothing's going to work.
Verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, save Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. So he says, he says, I will render unto Babylon and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea all their evil that they have done in Zion in your sight, save Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushua. So recompense is coming. But the Lord said we're going to be his battle axes and weapons of war. Now, right now, the Lord has already given us the power to tread on serpents, already given us the power to break down strongholds and bring down great nations. Just with the word, man. We already have a form of spiritual power just by coming out here and being able to speak the truth that we speak. Get that.
Yep, that's it's also in Jeremiah, I believe.
God, get that real quick. So the Lord, first and foremost, gave us, we are spiritual men. We're not carnal men, right? So we're going to, our weapons of war, right? Our two-edged sword is at 1611, man, the KJV. That's what we use to cut down Esau and the heathen and all the wicked, man, right? But in the very near future, the Lord is going to raise a standard for us to get that spiritual power. We are actually going to be out here. We're going to be able to go out here and actually get busy. And I know a lot of brothers want to get busy. A lot of brothers back in the world and their old selves probably were violent, in gangs, it was gang banging, doing all types of things, man. But we knew when we came into this truth, we had to put off that old man and be renewed. So we know that we are passive, we're non-violent, until the Lord comes back and turns us into that weapons and his weapons and battle axe. What?
It says Jeremiah 5:14. Wherefore thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua of hosts, because ye speak this word, behold, I will make my words in thy mouth fire, and this people wood, and it shall devour them.
See, right there, that's spiritual power. Because we were given we were given the understanding, right? We were given the knowledge, we were given the secrets to be able to do to speak this truth. And our words are like fire, and these people are like wood. We're burning these people up, man. People get cut all the time. You ever talk to somebody? Matter of fact, I was talking to somebody earlier. I was actually talking a little quick testimony. I was talking to somebody earlier, and they were telling me how they were having falling outs with their friends because they started quoting Bible verses.
Oh, yeah.
She was telling me like, oh, I read this one Bible verse to my one friend, and she spazzed on me. Why are you always talking about this devil shit and this Bible stuff? Why? And the reason why she was so agitated is because she probably had demons on her, man.
I was getting cut too.
And she was getting cut. She was getting cut, right? Because that's our sword. We use the Bible to cut people up, man, right? We use the Bible to bring down Esau's kingdom and the wicked of the world, man. Literally, because of the men out here on the highways and the hedges, the world is actually ending, man. Through the spirit of power, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. But the world is actually ending because we're out here doing a great work, man. That's a form of spiritual power right there, Is there more on that?
Yeah, no, bring out Ezekiel 25:14.
All right. It's the book of Ezekiel, chapter 25, and verse 14.
You can start up a little bit?
Yeah, I'm going to start up a little bit. No, I'm starting at 13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, I will also stretch out my hand upon Edom, and I will cut off man and beast from it, and I will make it desolate from Teman, and they of Dedan shall fall by the sword. And I will lay my vengeance upon Edom by the hand of my people Israel, and they shall do in Edom according to mine anger and according to my fury, and they shall know my vengeance, saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua.
Yo, man, when we was in that wicked ass Christianity, and they try to teach us, peace and love and forgive, they did not understand the scriptures at all.
No. I'm gonna say this: they did understand the scriptures because they weaponized the scriptures.
Okay, I see what
they
you're
was
saying.
telling us turn the other cheek,
right?
Turn the other cheek and love all, because they were the ones actually doing all the atrocities to begin with.
I see you going with it.
So what they were doing was, it's like this: I stab you in the back. Come on, bro. We're supposed to forgive.
Yeah, right.
Come on, man. Yo, it don't hurt that bad.
Right.
Slit your throat.
Right.
Hey, man, forgive me in the next life.
Right. No.
Your children gonna be okay. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
That's what they were doing. They were weaponizing it, man. But now we actually have our weapon back, right? We have our power back, right? And because we have our power back, we are literally what? We're renewed, man. Mm-hmm. We're ready for the battle, man. The Lord tells us to be ready for the battle, man. right? Be on your watch and be ready for the battle.
Right.
And that is also a form of spiritual power, because it's wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures what shall be the stability of thy times, which is what? Knowledge is power. The more you know over other people, the more power you have over other people.
Right.
The fact that we have the secrets in understanding of the scriptures is literally spiritual power, because we can see the danger coming before all.
Yep.
We know the right path to take to avoid danger or to seek the Lord. We know his name, which is the ultimate power. You know, the Lord has given us great gifts of spiritual power. And in the times to come in Jacob's trouble, we're going to get spiritual power on a more physical level, right? Mm-hmm. We'll be able to what? Jump over walls, and probably it's a 2-story building right here. We trying to get away from the Gurger troops. Boom! You up on the ceiling, you across the street.
Yeah.
You know, the Lord might give us the power to turn invisible. Might give us the power to shoot laser beams. Might give us the power to be impenetrable, where no bullets or anything can basically go through your skin. Super strength, like the Hawk. A tank come up, you just boom, the tank stop.
Yeah.
You got to understand that the Lord can do all things, man, and the Lord has already shown our people, right? Showing our people that spiritual power is on that actual level, and we know this by the accounts in the Bible, right? Mm-hmm. Through King David, Samson, the book of Numbers, when he was raising the army together, and they would go to war, and how no man got hurt. They would come back from battle, and they slaughtered everything. And then even in the book of Maccabees, when small numbers of people were going and taking on whole armies and whole nations.
That's spiritual power, bro.
That's spiritual power, because when the Lord is with us, what? Who can be against us, right? You know? And matter of fact, we'll bring up the account, because I know you wanted to talk about King David. Yep. But we'll bring up even the account of King David. How King David had hinds feet. You know?
Yeah, I mean, he was extremely agile.
He was
right?
extreme hinds feet.
Hinds feet, yeah.
You got to think.
Goats are, right?
I wasn't gonna say goats. I was gonna say like what's those antelopes? Antelopes,
right,
antelopes,
okay.
and different types of in Africa. You know those different types of animals that they got to run away from cheetahs and fucking lions all the time.
Gazelles and stuff like that.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, really agile. And
you know,
moving
super fast.
Speed,
right? Also being able to jump really high.
Yeah, they can jump.
Right?
They can jump.
You know,
Deer's got hinds feet, right?
Huh?
Deer's got hinds feet, right?
Yeah, deer's got hinds feet.
That's how they can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
deer, antelope. I'm thinking of faster animals.
Right,
that's all.
right, okay.
You know, even though they're supposed to be docile and can't really protect themselves, the Lord also blessed them with what? Agility and speed to be able to what? And also awareness.
Right, awareness.
You know?
Yeah.
Right? The same way the Lord has blessed us right now with what awareness? And what is the awareness? Understanding the scriptures, because we know what the prophecies are saying. Mm-hmm. We can watch and see that the word is actually in it. That's a form of spiritual power. Mm-hmm. You know? What you want? You said you wanted King David?
Yeah, go to Psalms 18, starting at 29.
All right.
This is incredible, and we can get Judges 15 with Samson too, because man.
Yeah, we're gonna bring us a couple accounts, man. A couple accounts, and mind you, even when you read the book of Matthew, John, Luke, you know, Yahweh Shai did crazy things with spiritual power. Yahweh Shai was doing miraculous things, and even Yahweh Shai himself said that we're going to do greater.
You get down and get John real quick off of King.
You said Psalms 18, and what you want to start at?
Start at 29.
29?
More or less. You might be able to start up just a little bit.
I'll start at 28.
Yeah, 28, yep.
It's the book of Psalms, chapter 18, verse 28. For thou wilt light my candle, Yahweh my power will enlighten my darkness. Mm-hmm. For by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power have I leaped over a wall. As for the Most High, his way is perfect. The word of Yahweh is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him.
Yeah, so we got to slow that down. Now, look up the word troop. Troop is a troop is actually a multiple number of men.
So let's say a troop is like a platoon.
Platoon, yeah. That's what it is actually. It's a platoon.
Yeah, it's like, I'm trying to give it layman's terms for the, you know. A troop is like a platoon. You one man and you ran through a whole platoon of men.
Yo, that's crazy.
Right? Remember, it says King David can kill tens of thousands at war by himself.
Yeah.
Now think about it. You ever get into a fight? And I'm just giving perspective here. You ever get into a fight and the fight only lasted 2 to 3 minutes? By the time the 2 to 3 minutes is up, You tired of shit?
Yeah, you tired as hell.
And that was one man.
That's one man.
That was one man.
Yeah.
King David had spiritual power to run through a troop and to kill tens of thousands at war.
Didn't say leaped over a wall where their walls was like 40 feet high.
You also got to think the walls were high because the walls were what? To protect the what cities, right?
Jumped over that thing.
He was jumping over walls. Like, yo, you ever see the Last King of Utrecht?
Yeah.
Utrecht, son of Utrecht,
that's
right? You ever see how are we going to get in here? They had to figure out ways to get through the wall.
Right, correct.
Because once you got into the wall, right, you could then bring down the city.
Right.
And then King David, on the other hand, was just straight, hey, we got to take the city down. Jumping over the wall, first into battle, probably killed everybody at the gate, opened the damn gate doors, and then the troops is running through. We can't really fathom the power, but we can read about it. We can read about it.
And also, keep reading. It goes into his stamina, basically. Basically.
It says, verse 29, it says, for by thee I have run through a troop, and by my power have I leaped over a wall. And for the Most High, his way is perfect. A word of Yahweh is tried. He is a buckler to all those that trust in him. For who is God save Yahweh, or who is the rock save our power? It is the Most High that girdeth me with strength, and maketh my way perfect. He maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places. Remember, I just told you, he was jumping high as shit.
Very agile, too.
No, that's jumping high.
Yeah, jumping high.
But that is agile as well.
Yep.
But it literally says, he maketh my feet like hinds' feet, and setteth me upon my high places.
It's like Assassin's Creed ball.
Bro,
like throwing on some acrobatic type of...
Like,
just vicious, wild shit.
Crazy, right? It says, he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by my arms. Now you think about this. A bow of steel. Man, think of like steel rods, right? A bundle of steel rods. Hold your arm out. And someone swings with all their might. Boom. And it breaks on your arm. You know how hard it is to break steel, bro? Let alone cut through steel.
Why did it call Superman Man of Steel? See what I'm saying? That's crazy, bro. He broke it with his arm. David was super strong.
David was something else.
Impenetrable. He couldn't handle ball.
David was something else, bro.
Yeah, he couldn't handle ball.
It says, he teaches my hands to war, so that a bow of steel is broken by mine arms. Thou hast also given me the shield of thy salvation, and thy right hand hath holden me up, and thy gentleness hath made me great. Thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them, neither did I turn again till they were consumed. So think about this.
That's crazy, bro.
Think about this.
Think about his prowess, what it said.
First,
that means he was perfect. He didn't make no mistakes in battle.
That means, exactly. I was about to just say that.
My bad.
No, you're right, bro. You're right. That is military prowess. Meaning the Lord, I'm gonna read that again. It says, thou hast enlarged my steps under me, that my feet did not slip. Meaning there was nothing that was going to, you ever, like I said, you ever get into a fight,
right,
and you swing and you slip on something, you might lose your balance, and then next you know, you got to get him off you. My man was like Neo out here. There was not a single mistake in his movements, no energy being expended that wasn't supposed to be expended, not a single move that wasn't taken that wasn't deadly or defensive. Bro, oh my goodness gracious. I will make thee my battle axes and weapons of war.
You know what? When brothers watch boxing, whenever there's whenever the fight is over, it always gives both fighters percentage of the landing and swinging in general.
Think of 100 jabs thrown, 100 hit landed.
Right.
100 uppercuts thrown, 100 uppercuts landed. Now you got to think. In this time they was using. Remember, oh my goodness, I just showed brothers a video of some Edomite. I don't know if he's an Edomite, but he was using a slingshot.
Oh man.
Cloth and one rock.
Right.
He said, turn, and threw this thing with so much precision, it hit this metal plate and bent the plate.
Right.
And I'm talking about at a distance. He's so much velocity. And then it goes back to think, David and Goliath.
Right. People
go, you can't kill nobody with a rock.
Yes, you can.
Yes, the fuck. Bro,
yes, you can.
After I seen that live action, I seen that video today, by the way. Just think, when the Spirit of the Lord was on King David,
right,
to kill this giant.
Right.
And all he did was pick up a couple smooth stones dropped one in, and we don't know what he did. They gonna tell us he just went doop and threw it. He might have did some.
He did something the bull did, or David was David.
Or spiritual power,
right? Or
put
David was
extra
David.
strength on his arm, where he boom, and with such precision, boom, like a bullet hit his head, killed him.
Right in his brain.
And then he picked up that big ass sword.
Right.
Then he picked. You all see how heavy this fucking
sword had to have been big as shit. Like,
then he picked up this heavy ass fucking sword and it cut Goliath's head off, man.
Yeah, David was bigger than 6 foot, bro.
No, David was tall, but David was small compared to the other Israelites.
Right.
Because remember, and I don't really want to get too much into it, but remember, the water, the air, the atmosphere, the plants, everything grew bigger back then. Mm-hmm. So guess what? The people were bigger. You know, not smaller, they were bigger. We are small in stature compared to our forefathers. You know.
And you know what? To land back off of this precept right here, to prove that David was a bad bull, go to Zechariah 12 and 8.
I'm gonna get that after I finish this. Psalms 18 and 37. It says, I have pursued my enemies and overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise. They are fallen under my feet. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me. Thou hast also given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them, even unto Yahweh, but he answered them not. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the strivings of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen. A people whom I have not known shall serve me. Damn, so then he basically saying after you conquer them, now they got a serve, bro.
Yo, David had unbounding, uncontrollable, beyond understanding stamina.
He was king.
Yo, his stamina was stupid.
King.
Yo.
He was king. And there was a reason why the Lord, he was king.
Yeah.
He was king.
Yo, his stamina to do all that, man.
And King David was the most beloved, right?
Mm-hmm.
He was the most beloved, man. You know, you say you wanted after this?
Zechariah 12 and 8.
Got you. Beautiful, man.
Because David is, and also, man, you got to give it up to 2 Samuel, I think it's 1 or 2 Samuel 23, with David's mighty men. They were some bad bulls, too.
Yeah, man. No, we're going to bring a couple of accounts of spiritual power, because in the very near future, like we bringing this back to, man, bro, Jacob's trouble going to be something. It's going to be something to marvel at, man.
And
but that's also,
you're going to be greater.
Yep, and that's also the time where we're going to start seeing this spiritual power, man. And I'm actually looking forward to it. Whether I get the power or not,
right.
I would love to see one of you brothers with it.
Yeah, that'd be
just to
dope.
see a brother.
Yeah.
Let's just say we running, we hiding because of Jacob's trouble, and we see a brother jump off this roof, boom, and jump over. I'm like, call Lord Yahweh, now shot. You automatically going, no, the Lord is out here, man. And that's what? That's also a faith booster, because we know everything we've been preaching is what? Is 100%.
You know what? You know what? As a testimony, I'm gonna bring that count in my dream again, real fast. I had a dream, brothers.
Testimony?
Yeah, testimony. I had a dream, brothers, where because you gotta remember, like we're gonna bring out Samson, where the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon him, right? Yeah. So what happened was in my dream, without me even knowing what power was or how I was gonna feel or look, I was in the back of a cop car, and I was handcuffed, and something in me already knew that the handcuffs couldn't hold me. So I knew to pull, and it really broke off my hands like it was tissue. Like I broke the handcuffs like it was about nothing, and my spirit knew I could do it before that I couldn't do it.
Yeah,
so my spirit knew to do it.
So you was in the back of the cop car, and you sitting there, and it's something you like, I know I can get right out of this.
I know I can get out of this.
So you just like,
and I said, yo, this is beneath me, and I pulled, and it came right open. And what happened was, when I got out the cop car, it was probably a troop. It was a whole numerable of police officers with guns at me like crazy. And again, I was not scared. I knew that they wasn't gonna be able to hurt me. I don't understand why I knew that. It was just something in me like, dog, they can't hold me. There was the cop car that I got out of. I literally donkey kicked the cop car, and it flipped all toward them and banged into a bunch of them, and then I woke up. I said, oh shit.
Yo, that's a crazy dream, bro.
I kicked the whole car like
that's a crazy dream,
flew.
Bro.
Like, oh.
But yo, that's a great testimony,
shit.
because those are the works of what you're going to be seeing, man. Brothers going to get spiritual power, man. If King David was killing tens of thousands, bro, right? Tens of thousands, man. And the Lord already promised that if you do the will of the Lord, no evil shall come nigh thy dwelling. I will send angels charge over you. And what? Give you what? Spiritual power, man. All right, you said Zechariah 12:8.
Yep, 12:8.
It says the book of Zechariah, chapter 12, verse 8, it says, in that day shall Yahweh defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David.
There you go.
And the house of David shall be as the Most High, and as the angel of the Lord before them.
See?
So why did the Lord quote David again? It says, in that day shall the Lord defend the inhabitants of Jerusalem, and he that is feeble among them at that day shall be as David. Why? Because David was OP. Overpowered.
He was out of control.
OP. You ever watch anime or anything like OP characters? That one character just come in and just destroy the whole, bro. King David was like that. So it says the feeble among you, those who feared the Lord, are going to be as King David.
As the Most High, and also as the angel before him. So so brothers are going to be on angel type levels.
No, you're right. And then mind you, what did Yahweh Shah say? Your work shall be greater. That's why it says. And he that is feeble among them at the day shall be as David, and the house of David shall be as the Most High.
See,
as the Most High, as the angel of Yahweh before them. Because what are angels also representing? Power, right?
It's going to be uncontrollable.
It was the apology.
Hey, brother, throw for that, man.
Yeah.
Yo, it was insane, man. But I wanted to make that final point. Is like just like Samson, it was a spirit was on me that I just had knowledge, and I just knew. I just knew they can't touch me. I knew they couldn't. I got out the car without no fear and kicked the car and it flew.
Listen.
Yo, I kicked
it, man. That's crazy. Yeah,
man. It was wild, man.
That's crazy.
It was wild. It was wild.
That's crazy. It says verse 9, and it shall come to pass in that day that I will seek to destroy all the nations that come against Jerusalem. Right? So look, the Lord is going to raise that standard, right? And give brothers. I don't even know how to put it in words.
The best power depiction I've ever came across is Dr. Manhattan.
You know what?
Dr. Manhattan is the best power dude.
That's a good one. That's a good one. But I'm thinking on when I think of Dr. Manhattan, that is OP. But I'm thinking on some more on some lower level spiritual power.
Silver Surfer.
No, that he's OP. So, that's going too high. I think Silver Surfer is above Dr. Manhattan. Silver Surfer, bro, was galaxies and getting planets ready for Galactus. We ain't gonna get into that. But nah, bro. I mean, I'm gonna say something. I'm gonna keep it simple. Zoro, One Piece. His hockey was so strong. Basically, his willpower was so strong that he could make people faint by looking at him. He could freaking sit here and he could cut through anything. He cut through a mountain, like a whole mountain was falling. He cut through the whole thing. A meteor came out the sky. They pulled a meteor down, and he said, "There's nothing I can't cut." And he jumped up, and you see this spiritual power or hockey come over him, and he cut through the whole meteor. That's how I think of spiritual power. When you get there, I'm thinking spiritual bodies. When you go Silver Surfer,
all right,
that's like spiritual bodies.
But remember what he did? He duplicated himself multiple times.
But think about it.
Teleportation to different planets.
Spiritual body, you'll be able to manipulate the elements and all that. Okay. So I feel like we talking like warrior status right now.
Okay.
You talking about we're gods now.
You already in the kingdom.
We in the kingdom.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean.
Is there more on this? Man, I wish you could
Because remember, man, like we brought out Ezekiel 25:14, man. The Lord is going to get his vengeance by using his people Israel. So then when you start talking like that, you got to hit him with Isaiah 41, and starting at 14. What you want? Yeah. Beautiful, man.
Brother, love his spiritual power.
Yeah, man. The spiritual power is my lot. That is my lot.
You say Isaiah 41?
Yeah, 41, starting between 12 to 14, right around there. It's I will help thee, Israel, and I will make you a new threshing instrument having teeth. But the whole point was the Spirit of the Lord is going to lift the standard up. So when the Lord put that standard up, he's going to turn his men to battle axes and weapons of war.
I'm going to start at 13.
Okay.
Isaiah 41:13. For I, Yahweh, thy power, will hold thy right hand, saying unto thee, fear not, I will help thee. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel. I will help thee, saith Yahweh Shemel Shai, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument having teeth. Thou shalt thresh the mountains and beat them small, and shall make the hills as chaff. And when it goes into mountains, hills. When it goes into mountains and hills, it's talking about governments, peoples and nations, right? So the Lord is basically saying, yo, I'm gonna make you my new threshing instrument.
And what's dope about the Lord is the Lord is always using different words to establish the meek. He called us worms. Worms got no defense systems at all.
Read, the feeble among you shall be as David.
Yep.
So he's always giving us, like, look, I know you. Remember, even in the beginning, it says, I didn't choose you because you were the greatest of nations. It's because you were the smallest. Yep. The Lord always shows his power by taking the smallest of something and making it mighty.
Yeah, the Lord is just like right OD now. Underdog story.
Yep, underdog story. Just right. Like now, what? The men of Israel, or the nation of Israel, we don't have a standing army. Right. We can't go at any nation on this earth. So guess what the Lord's going to do? He's going to come back and bring the actual army that we are entitled to, which is Yahweh Shai and the angels. Plus, he's also going to give the men of Israel spiritual power, right? To do what? To break these nations down, man. To put their kings with feathers of iron, man. To put these people under subjection, under submission, man.
Yo, you know what? A couple Jake say the same. That's how I know Jake is like-minded, even when they don't know each other. Jake always talking about how there's going to be a Jake going into a building, Esau coming in with like 30 troops, and only one guy coming out.
Yo, what was it?
Only one guy coming out.
Ariah had said, brother Ariah was like, just think if you was in the skyscraper, you up there chilling, and you see about 100, all these troops come running in to come get you. The Lord might send a chariot to destroy the whole building. The building come down, in it. But when the freaking dust settle, you the only one standing, like
real rap.
Nothing touched you.
Get like
no cuts, no bruises, not even the dust. The dust of everything, just
real rap,
bro. And that's the kind of faith we gotta have. We gotta understand our Lord will show His power in a great way. Remember, even Yahweh Shah says, "I will not come and meet thee as a man." He's coming back with all His glory and power. So what do you think He's going to be doing on the earth before He comes? He's like, look, show Him some power,
right?
And it's going to be sprinkles of power. You might say, brother, mind you, and I'm speaking as a man. I don't think the power is going to be permanent. I think it's going to be like situational. Like, let's say, like we'll use a building. We in a building hiding, and a bunch of troops going in there. Like we know there's a man of the Lord in here, right? And then the Spirit come on you. You want only one man leave. 100 men walk in, one man leave. You walk out that joint. You destroyed and beat and killed everybody in the building. You walk out, but the power going now. I'm not saying, I could be wrong.
Yeah, hey,
but at least you know what? At least you know something.
Right.
At least you know that you've written in that book.
Yeah, kind.
I'm more worried. That's probably why he says, don't marvel at the power. Marvel at the fact that you know that you're written in the book. Yep. Because let's just say after you get done handling business, you don't need the power no more. You're safe. Yep. You're back to doing what you're doing, but now you know. Oh, yo, I'm one of them. And all you're going to be doing the whole time is giving reverence. Yep. Yo, call a lawyer, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. Now, or I could be wrong. You get the power and you keep it the whole time. But that's the OD. Because one of us get power, you're bringing the whole thing down.
Right, yeah. Samson is a good example of what you said. Samson was regular until a difficult situation came. Yep. And then the Spirit of the Lord came out.
That's what I'm saying. The Spirit of the Lord came on him. He took the donkey's jaw, broke that thing in half, and killed, 100 men?
1,000.
Salakia. 1,000 men. Think about it. We just talked about how tired it is just fighting one man.
One man.
Think about boxers.
Right.
Matter of fact, go to a boxing gym, put some gloves on, 16 ounces, and just be on the back for 1 minute going like that.
You're done.
You go back.
Yo, my pop told me, he said, throw your left jab for a minute straight. That sound light work. No, it's not.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
It is severely fatiguing. So for Samson to do that, to beat up, to kill 1,000 men on one whop, man, that's what I'm saying. Like the Lord, matter of fact, boom, beautiful. Go to Isaiah 40 and 31. We talking about you basically getting tired, right? Beautiful.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 40, verse 31. But they that wait upon Yahweh shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. See? They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Unlimited stamina, brothers.
Yeah, bro.
Unlimited stamina, brothers.
Bro. Yeah, man.
Said a young boy get tired.
Yeah.
We just gonna be out here just drawing, and then
wait. I'm gonna read up.
Flying too.
I'm actually gonna read up Salakia.
Yeah, you know, you could start at one more.
No, I'm going to start up at 28.
All right, go ahead.
Isaiah 40 and 28. Hast thou not known? Hast thou not heard that the everlasting power, Yahweh, the creator of the ends of the earth, fainteth not, neither is weary? There is no searching of his understanding. He giveth power to the faint, and to them that have no might, and he increaseth strength. Even the youths shall faint and be weary, and the young men shall utterly fall. But they that wait upon Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua shall renew their strength. They shall not mount. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary. They shall walk and not faint. Oh, my goodness,
come on.
bro.
So if Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is already it's a Lord that's already built on not being weary, why not and not faint? Why not give us men be able to not
It
weary?
says the feeble will be as King David, and the house of Israel should be as God. As God, and then
like the angel before him.
Like the angels before him.
Right.
Oh my goodness, yeah, bro. Because remember, we're going to also, our spiritual bodies are going to be fashioned unto Him. So mind you, Yahweh Shah said we will do things greater. So do you think before Yahweh Shah come back, He ain't gonna be dropping spiritual power gems?
Yeah.
It's gonna be brother scattered. It's gonna be like in San Diego. There's supermen flying around and throwing buildings and tanks.
Absolutely.
In Philadelphia, there's men picking up, breaking down whole walls with one punch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we're hearing about invisible men walking through walls.
Come on, man. You gotta look at it like this, man. Yo, we the Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua is the lawyer. So we're the reflection of His power. The Lord ain't gonna give no weak power out. If the Lord give power, He gonna make it crazy.
You shall do greater. You shall do greater, man.
See, that's what I'm saying. We talking about strength. We don't really know what strength really is when the Lord do it.
We don't know what strength is.
We don't know what flight is. Well, yeah, we do. Because Superman is a bad boy. He can go Mach like 9 while flying. That's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty.
He actually goes faster than that.
Yeah,
he can run back in time.
Back in time, yeah. I never seen him do that before.
He did it in an old Superman movie. He flew around the Earth to rewind time.
Oh, rewind time.
Something happened.
Yeah, I saw that.
Somebody died, or a bomb went off, or something like that. But that's neither here or there, you know. But yeah, man. So shout out to the brother Manak Yam again, man, because his videos, man, be giving me life, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
His videos giving me life, man, and him just talking about spiritual power and giving you understanding about the spiritual bodies and what we're going to be able to do. You know, the Lord even says we're going to be able to add to your stature. If you want to be taller, you can be taller.
If your faith good enough.
Yeah. If your faith good enough, yeah. But in that time, I'm talking about spirit.
Yeah.
In that time, the laws are going to be written in our inward parts, and we're going to know all things. So being able to manipulate the elements, you got to think like Green Lantern, being able to, with your mind, think of whatever you want to think of and pick up a car, create something with your mind. We will be like God, so we'll be able to create at that time as well.
I got a rule.
Go ahead.
Go to Revelations 11. And probably start at the top, right, like verse 2 or verse 1 or whatever. This is beautiful. You're going to love this one. All right.
You said Rev 11?
Yeah, Rev 11, yep. Start at 3.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 3. And it says, and I will give power unto my 2 witnesses, and they shall prophesy 1,260 days, clothed in sackcloth.
And the 2 witnesses is the northern and the southern kingdom coming back together.
Come. These are the 2 olive trees and the 2 candlesticks standing before the Most High of the earth. Mm-hmm. And if any man will hurt them, fire proceedeth out of their mouth and devoureth their enemies. And if any man will hurt them, he must in this manner be killed.
V6.
These have power to shut heaven.
Now this scripture right here is a really good power depiction on a higher level. There you go.
Verse 6, it says, these have power to shut heaven, that it rain not in the days of their prophecy, and have power over waters to turn them to blood, and to smite the earth with all plagues as often as they will. And when they shall have finished their testimony, the beast that ascendeth out of the bottomless pit shall make war against them, and shall overcome them and kill them.
Yep, that's it on that.
God, all right.
Beautiful, brothers. And listen, man, there's a lot of brothers that's new to this truth.
Said, fear not, my worm Jacob. Did we bring that already?
Yeah, brought it already. Yep. Yeah, this is beautiful because, you know, some brothers who came to the truth didn't really know too much honey. All they learned was destruction and, you know, famine and sedition among men.
Or the sweet.
Yeah, or the sweet. Or the kingdom.
A lot of them are like I came into this. I came into this thing learning, I would say honey. The honey was just knowing that I was Israelite was honey.
Oh, okay. So
I was like, yo, I'm an Israelite, bro.
Right.
You know, that's back before you knew what you were supposed to do.
Right.
I was still kind of in and out the truth, still smoking weed, but I'm like, yo, I'm an Israelite. You know, the brothers that be
Right.
still, they wake up, I'm an Israelite, but they still be gangbanging and shit.
Yeah, correct.
You know, doing dumb shit. So to me, it was honey. It was a good feeling. But then when you have a full understanding of what this thing is really about, then you know you got to pull off that old man and be renewed, man.
I think one of the dopest things was when you start reading about Jacob's trouble and things of that nature and how bad it's going to be. The mental state is, well, damn, what can I do to survive this? And then you start learning about spiritual power that changed the whole game. And the scriptures are what? Comfort and hope.
Yep.
Yep. All right. So I'll write this out, Lord willing, edifying to you, brothers. We want to give all praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekakadash.
Double honors to the apostles and elders we learn and shoot from GMS. Shalom to all you brothers, man, out there, you know, whole heart choosing Siri doing his work. Shalom to you, brothers. Shalom.
Shalom, Akim. And the water for all those on the comment board, man. We appreciate the love. All praise to the Most High.